Happy day to all. This is Nivedita, founder of Sri Ahana Physiotherapy Academy. Our today's topic is going to be about the screw home mechanism of the knee joint. We all know the importance of the knee in stability and mobility functions of the human body. Now let us get into the topic. So now let us talk about locking of the knee joint in weight bearing position. Here the femur will be the moving part and the tibia will be the stable component. As we all know that the lateral condyle of the femur is smaller than the medial condyle, during initiation of this knee extension itself, this femoral condyle's articular surface, the lateral femoral condyle's articular surface will be completely used up. So it becomes stable on the lateral part. But on the medial part, there will be still more space available for the articulation. So what happens is, during the last 30 degrees of knee extension, this medial femoral condyle will undergo medial rotation, making the lateral condyle as the pivot. It will be the axis around which this medial femoral condyle rotates, and the left out articular part of the medial femoral condyle will also be completely used up. So this is when locking of the knee joint occurs in case of weight bearing position. And this locking of the knee joint occurs with the help of the quadriceps muscle, especially the vastus medialis. So now let us talk about unlocking of the knee joint in weight bearing position. For this, the popliteus muscle has to act, and it has to produce knee joint unlocking by laterally rotating the femur. So when the knee joint flexion is initiated, what happens is the femur rotates laterally and the knee flexion is done. So this is unlocking of the knee joint. Now let us see about the locking mechanism of the knee joint in non-weight bearing position. When you sit and try to extend your knee, so during the last 5 degrees of knee extension, what happens is the tibia rotates laterally to produce knee joint locking, and the same quadriceps muscle is responsible for this movement. And during the unlocking of knee joint in non-weight bearing position, what will happen is, during the initial movement of knee flexion itself, this tibia will rotate medially to produce knee flexion. This is when the femur remains stable in non-weight bearing position. Whenever there is a muscle imbalance, the locking mechanism of the knee joint will be disturbed. The most common muscle to go in for weakness is your quadriceps, and this results in knee joint buckling. So this is why we must have knowledge of this knee joint locking and unlocking mechanisms. I hope with this video it would have been clear to you all. Thank you.